February 2nd, I blew the whistle on Scott Shellenberger in 2011. Y'all locked me up and charged me with terrorism. Dog, we're gonna do it again. I'm coming to Annapolis today. I'm gonna be at Governor Hogan's. State of the Union. And I'm gonna do a I'm not gonna do a presentation. I'm just gonna be there, making a movie about Governor Hogan in the 2019 session, showing you what being black in Baltimore really is. I'm gonna show you the root of the problem. We're gonna stop the violence. Let's have a discussion about ending the war on drugs, because that's the root of the violence. It's about that money, man. All right? So let's do this. Cheers. Starbucks. On Friday, Saturday, we having Mike night here on Saturday. All right? I'm gonna be the MC for Mike night on Saturday. I'm gonna be the one holding court. We're inviting all our public officials. If you ran for office, you're welcome to come down here. All right? Because we're going to be talking about criminal justice reform. I've been in this fight a long time. Let me do this like this so I can get comfortable in this. Y'all locked me up because I applied for Martin Luther King's job. I applied for Martin Luther King's job because I was making a movie about Martin Luther King. That's it. I was using Martin Luther King as a prop for a movie, because anybody can be a king. This shows you how long I've been doing it. I was fighting against Governor O'Malley's stop and frisk and zero tolerance. I was fighting against Governor O'Malley's incarceration of black America. I applied for Martin Luther King's job. You feel me? See that? I applied for his job. So we don't have no misunderstandings. Deport me. Because I told you to deport me like Marcus Garvey. I was ready to give up my citizenship. Right? Y'all didn't want this shit out in the earth ether. But 2020, that's what we're gonna do. It's the art of getting money. Convicts and lawyers, confessions are coerced. Y'all make a lot of money off of black bodies in Baltimore. Y'all made a lot of money off of black bodies. So 2020, making a movie about Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan's the new George Wallace, and he's using Kiefer Mitchell as his house nigga to get his message out. I'm getting ready to work with the University of Maryland. I'm getting ready to work with Johns Hopkins University. I'm getting ready to work with Towson University. I'm getting to work with all these different universities, and I'm going to be working with them about activism. I was kidnapped by the state of Maryland, just like Dred Scott. I was a slave in one state and a free man in another. I was kidnapped because I was making a movie about your prison industry. That's me right here. White man you'll ever know. See that? My birth certificate says I'm white. I was making a movie about y'all. I own me. I own Shorty. See that? I own me. I own all parts of me. I own my likeness. I own my signature. I own everything about Shorty. I was kidnapped by the state. My property was taken because I was making a movie about Governor O'Malley. See the 13th? Tuesday the 13th. 13 is my lucky number. We had my trial on September the 13th. Y'all took my evidence for my trial. This was evidence for my trial. Even though you took my evidence, I still beat you. I beat you with common sense. I beat you with a toilet. When we went to court, I took 2 more toilets to court. I had one toilet from Rebecca Hertzberger from the Visionary Arts Museum. I built the toilet and you had a toilet. So we took 3 toilets to court. So those 3 days that we had a trial, I switched positions of the toilet. I switched positions of the toilet, and on the third day, I asked the jury, which toilet did you lock me up for? The jury couldn't pick the toilet that you locked me up for, so the jury let me go. The jury let me go. I used the toilet for my freedom. The same thing that you used to lock me up and demonize me, I beat you with. Here it is. See this toilet? It was about Shellenberger. It was about Jim Crow justice that you got in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. It's about Jim Crow justice that you got in Annapolis. The new face of old Jim Crow. And I'm making a movie about y'all for 2020. Ain't no law against making a movie. It's called freedom of speech. I applied for his job. All right? His job been vacant for too long. I'm an honorably discharged veteran of the United States Navy. I was in the Navy during 1977, 78, and 79 during Iran-Contra, when we transported drugs with the military to bring them to America. Guns and drugs. That's what you got in the streets of Baltimore now, guns and drugs. Google Dwayne Davis versus the state of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, 1986. I turned in guns and drugs to the police. I shot the town up for 45 minutes. I turned in my client list, and my client list was scandalous. I'm innocent of all charges. You see that? Shellenberger used that. Shellenberger used that to get an indictment. See this? The Maryland Black Caucus. 1402 Lochner. I'm making a movie. I'm sending this to Netflix, Hulu TV, Apple TV. Whoever want to buy this, this is who I'm sending it to. I love art. You feel me? So today when Governor gives his State of the Union, I'm going to be in Annapolis, and I'm going to give this to Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan knows me pretty good. Governor Hogan knows me. Governor Hogan knows me. Brian Frost knows me. Kiefer Mitchell knows me. The Maryland Black Caucus knows me. And that's my Facebook page. That's my Facebook page. And Governor Hogan knows me. He can't say that he don't know me. All right? That's from 2016. I gave Governor Hogan evidence of corruption and racism in Scott Shellenberger's office, Governor O'Malley's administration, and Doug Gansler, all right? I was exposing your corruption and the money y'all make off of black bodies. I gave it to you. Mayor Pugh is my witness. See, you got a Government Accountability Act this year. You got a Government Accountability Act this year. So I'm going to hold our government accountable. This is Johnny Oleski. All right, this is Johnny Oleski. This is Johnny Oleski and Chief Hyatt. Because we're talking about the racism in Baltimore County. I got a criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger, and they won't prosecute Shellenberger. But you didn't have a problem locking me up for a fucking toilet. You feel me? Black justice and white justice. This is my political soapbox. Now, I told y'all I was making a movie and a documentary. And the documentary I've been making since 2007. All All right. In regards to your documentary, all right. City, county, state, and federal levels. Senator Cardin, Senator Mikulski, Sarbanes, all of y'all know about this. Congressman Brown and Congressman Cummings took my whistleblower's application. So whoever sits in Congressman Cummings' seat got to deal with me. Kwasi and Fumi got to deal with me. Billy Carter got to deal with me because I'm going to Annapolis today and I'm going to do my whistleblower's thing. See it? It's my grand jury request. As a private citizen under Senate Bill 374, I get to access the grand jury. Dude, I know the law. I'm a jailhouse lawyer, man. I'm a jailhouse lawyer, and I'm going to push them buttons for you to secure my rights. I was innocent of all charges. You used that case from '86 to get a criminal indictment. You knowingly misled the grand jury. So we're going to tell the truth. Like I said, this is the 2020 season. This is all about Governor Hogan, Scott Shellenberger, and Governor Hogan's Accountability Act. This is about being black in Maryland. You committed felonies when you kidnapped me. You committed felonies when you stole my property. You committed felonies when you presented false evidence to the grand jury. You committed felonies. You committed felonies. Man, hope that dress look good. I ain't shit. All right, that's the NAACP. That's Eric Holder. That's the ACLU, and that's President Obama, the Speaker of the House, Boehner. NAACP. All right, they knew about this. Judge Stark, Judge Bennett, the Get Shorty program. I was kidnapped. The war on drugs, a $2.5 billion class action lawsuit. Y'all got mad because I was coming after your money, and I'm coming. Fully submitted. These are my sisters and my family members. My sisters and my family members signed off on this. Like I said, we're going to make this a class action lawsuit because you stole me from my family. So my family stood up behind me. I want a state grand jury, city grand jury, county grand jury, state grand jury, federal grand jury. Like the Four Horsemen, I'm coming. So Governor Hogan had this. So his accountability law that he writing this year, he's accountable too. Governor Hogan's not above the law. Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan. Because Bobby Zirkin partnered up with Governor Hogan last year and got Senate Bill 122 switched up in there. That's to lock up more black people. Bobby Zirkin was getting from the bail bondsmen. I know Frank the bail bondsman. I work for Frank the bail bondsman. I work for David Irwin. Yeah, I work for Under Armour. I work for Patarakis. I work for Peter Angelos. And I filed a claim with Peter Angelos to file a class action lawsuit. Peter Angelos don't want to file that class action lawsuit. That's court. That's my case number, Judge Souter. See the date? Shellenberger had evidence and destroyed evidence. You know what I'm saying? He destroyed evidence. He took my property. I fired my lawyer and defended myself because my lawyer wanted me to plead guilty. Now, I'm out $2.6 million in lost wages. I'm out $130 million in film and contracts because, like I said, I was leaving Baltimore. I had my shit together. I was insured by Prudential Life Insurance for $250,000. And the controller asked for an investigation. I filed my criminal charges, and I blew the whistle on y'all. I blew the whistle here. I blew the whistle February the 2nd with the state's attorney, and it was about these cases. The money you make off of black bodies. You took $1,000 from me after I was locked up when I filed my taxes. As soon as I paid taxes, y'all took $1,000 from me. And you took it about the truck. You feel me? I'm sorry. I'm gonna clean my mess up. I'm small, that's why I'm small too. All right. So y'all took my truck. You took my truck, my computer, and the contents of the truck. The truck was worth $6,000. It was insured by State Farm Insurance. All right. Now it took me till 2018 for y'all to compensate me for my losses. The state fined me $900. They fined me $1,000. I had to pay the $1,000. Then you refunded the money in 2018. I haven't been able to file taxes. I need a federal and a state audit because Shellenberger did this. That's 2009. Like I said, I was making a movie about your prison industry. Roland Martin, ABC, inmate property. Movie was about Gov.O'Malley. It's about the money that y'all make off of inmates, the money that y'all make off their properties. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we the cash crop. See the date? Yeah. Art and activism. So I'm very artistic and I'm very active. Like I said, you took my property. You kidnapped me. I took you to court and I beat you. These are the crimes Shellenberger committed. Like I said, I'm a lawyer. I'm a jailhouse lawyer. I didn't pass the bar, but I can pass the bar. And this was notarized. It was notarized. Y'all had this before y'all locked me up, and you still locked me up. The ACLU had this. You too. You learn something?
A little bit.
I am. All right. Have a good one, brother. It's an ex-felon reentry program. I gave you a reentry program. I was my whistleblower on the courts. See? I'm making a movie about Governor O'Malley. Now I got a movie about Governor Hogan. To get Shorty, yeah. I was making a movie about your Democratic Party. I'm making a movie about y'all's politics. I don't care who's sitting in the seats. Y'all work for us. We don't work for you. That's why I give you Martin Luther King. I gave you Malcolm X. 2020, I'm going to give you Thurgood Marshall. I'm going to give you the law because you're a lawless individual sitting in them seats. It's the Maryland Black Caucus. Governor O'Malley. See that? Movie about Governor O'Malley, movie about Governor Hogan, and it's all with Shorty. In a toilet. Called Potty Training Politicians. People pay attention. People pay attention to dumbass shit.
Yeah. Also, there's no monitors on the bed.
That's Governor Hogan. That's the letter to Governor Hogan. T.J. Smith, Johnny Oleski. All of y'all know about this. Governor Hogan. City, Baltimore City, Baltimore City Council, Baltimore Inspector General, that's one. County, Johnny Oleski, Chief Hyatt, Baltimore County Delegation, Baltimore City Delegation, County Council, that's two. State, Governor Hogan, Kiefer Mitchell, Brian Frost, Peter Francott. Federal, Cardins, Cummings, Mikulski, Sarbanes, Dutch, Brown, and President Trump. I took an oath to defend my country against all terrorists, foreign and domestic. Y'all got domestic terrorism going in your courts. The white guerrilla family. Ain't no law against making a movie. It is a law what you did to me. Kidnapping's against the law. Governor Hogan. See that? Everything that Rob Fix has since 2006 is evidence for a federal investigation. Everything that the Department of Justice has for case number 2911907 is evidence. You can go to the Inspector General's office in Baltimore City today, the Inspector General in Baltimore City today, and get this same information. And I'm getting ready to do this because I don't want nobody left out the loop. All right? It's all about Scott Shellenberger. Received. So we don't have no misunderstandings. The state attorney got this. The state attorney got this in 2014. I turned this over 6 years ago. Government Reform and Accountability Act. Remember that. 6 years ago. See the date? Whistleblower, controller. Public Accountability Act. You asked for it. I'm going to make you accountable. The Department of Justice got this. Yeah. See the date? Like I said, I'm a jailhouse lawyer. My paperwork is good. I asked for the grand jury. Ballard. Talk about opioid abuses in Spring Grove Medical Center. We're talking about prescription medication abuses in the Department of Corrections. Y'all are using inmates as lab rats. And y'all been knowing about it. Baltimore Sun, chief editor. How you doing? The state's attorney know about it. Now, this is the role that the media plays in it. That's why I shut them down. Like I said, this movie is going to be like the shit. It's about activism 101, organizing. Justin Burke, Christian Schaefer. Yeah. Kai Jackson. Y'all talk about community in crisis. He who stirs the pot must lick the spoon. Starbucks and Shorty, this is gonna be a hell of a story. Social justice to social change. I gave Dwight Pettit this information. He destroyed it in 2014 when I went to Oakland in 2015. I came back, he didn't have none of my evidence. I left a toilet in front of his office too. He didn't tell you about that. Because I'm going to show you the lawyers that get paid too. J. Wendell Gordon, Dwight Pettit, Warren Brown, the who's who in Baltimore. And I'm going to show you how they cater around Mosby. See that? Y'all banned me out of y'all's office. How y'all gonna ban me out the office if you got the 1964 Public Accommodations Act? Yeah, you breaking the law claiming that you are the law. Pilot towing is y'all's cash cow out in Baltimore, because pilot towing get a lot of money off of y'all. Unlawful conversion of illegal obtained property. You're gonna lock me up, you take me into custody, you take my truck, my computer, and you take all my property, and then you tell me that you don't know where my shit at. Y'all destroyed it, because if this would have made it to the film, if I'd have got this published in 2010, 2011, y'all be in jail. But revenge is this best served cold. When Chief Johnson, wherever I see Chief Johnson at, I check his ass. When they see Chief Johnson and Shorty, I chase his white, racist ass out of wherever we at. I'm going to Annapolis today. If I see Chief Johnson, if I see Shellenberger, I'm gonna put this camera in your face. I'm gonna ask you 21 questions and a bitch ain't one. I'm gonna make you fold up and run. I'm gonna make you run when you see me, because I'm gonna ask you about your lies. That's your state prosecutor's office, because you use the state prosecutor's office to shield your corruption. Yeah, you use your state prosecutor's office to shield your corruption, because I can't take you to court if you don't take me to the grand jury. Take me to the grand jury. This video is evidence for a grand jury, because if you don't take me to the grand jury, the public get to see what being black in America is. This is being black in America. Y'all came in my house and put guns in my head. Y'all threatened my life more than one occasion. So we're gonna pull up all my police encounters. We're gonna pull up all my 911 calls. And we're gonna show you what being black in America is. Because if I was white, you wouldn't have treated me like this. If I was white, you'd be giving me a Emmy, a Pulitzer Prize. If I was white, you wouldn't treat me like this. But I asked for Martin Luther King's job, and you're not gonna give me that. I'm gonna take it. February the 2nd, 2011, I went to George Nielsen and I turned everybody in. George Nielsen, I went to your office, got it, about an interstate compact. I want all my records from Spring Grove. Chief Criminal Investigation, Internal Revenue Services, case number. A federal and state audit on your prison industry and the money you make. I want to audit in Shellenberger's office. Yeah, just like Governor Hogan said, accountability. We're gonna count your money. Baltimore Sun. Baltimore Sun been knowing about this since the beginning, and they hide behind the FCC rules saying that they have a right. No, you participated in the fraud. You knowingly told the public I was a terrorist, and you knew I wouldn't. You knew that I was going after Governor O'Malley in the prison industry. You knew this. Brent Jones, Timothy Ryan. I have an array of Baltimore Sun reporters that know about this. Ian Duncan, Kevin Richter. Yeah, all of y'all know about this, but you won't report this. WJZ did the first story on me in 1998. Hard look. Richard Sherrod did the story on me. Adam May did an hour-and-a-half interview. I need that hour-and-a-half interview. Hour-and-a-half interview from WJZ. I need the Spring Grove interview. Gigi Barnett, Adam May, Ston Saunders. Yeah, all of y'all. I need all those videos. It's called a Ghetto Da Vinci Code. I gave each one of y'all a piece of the pie. When you get all the pieces together, the puzzle is gonna be completed. Like I said, it was about the prison industry. It's about your prison industry. And I applied for his job. You locked me up because I applied for Martin Luther King's job. Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue. To be the best, you got to beat the best. And y'all ain't beat me yet. See you. Headed to Annapolis now. I don't want to be in the front row when Governor Hogan get on stage. I'm going to be holding this up.